We cannot continue, dear friends, with a Europe that is always acting too little and too late. In the world order of tomorrow, the world order of tomorrow is not a world order based on nation states or countries. It's a world order that is based on empires. China is not a nation. It's a civilization, Han. India, you know it better than I do, is not a nation. There are 2,000 nations in India. There are 20 different languages that are used there. There are 4 big religions at the same time. It is the biggest democracy worldwide. The US is also an empire, more than a nation. Maybe tomorrow they will speak there more Spanish than English. I don't know what will happen. And then finally the Russian Federation. The world of tomorrow is a world of empires in which we European and you British can only defend your interest, your way of life, by doing it together in a European framework and in the European Union.
I have to explain to younger people is that the best way to defend their work, their job, their future is to redefine sovereignty on the European level and to try to defend their interest on a larger European scale. I think that if we don't establish the fastest possible United States of Europe, we shall not only lose the euro as a single currency, but we shall also disintegrate. A single market can disappear, and that means more unemployment, lower growth figures, lower industrial production in almost every country of the European. Ask to the young people in Greece or young people in Spain or Italy if they feel that they are protected by their nation state, by their national sovereignty. And in fact, in a modern world, in a globalized world, you cannot be protected by national borders or by a national economy or by a nation state. Europe, until now, didn't do much about defending the social model of Europe, defending the labor markets in Europe, defending ecological and social conditions. What you're aware that only on the European level you can defend your interest and your future, and that is not longer possible on the level of the nation state.
Inzwischen und nicht nur aus Deutschland, einen Angriff auf das gesamte multilaterale System gibt. Und dass die Grundfrage, wie wollen wir eigentlich Globalisierung gestalten, die scheinbar nach dem Zweiten Weltkrieg durch die Gründung der UNO und der Europäischen Union beantwortet schien, nämlich als multilaterale Institutionen und verantwortliche Institutionen, die werden in Frage gestellt. Man sieht jetzt die Diskussion um den Migrationspakt der Vereinten Nationen, ein nicht bindender Pakt, wie es viele davon gibt, dann stellen sich plötzlich völlig grundsätzliche Fragen. Gibt es eine demokratische Legitimierung der Vereinten Nationen? Diese Frage wird als erstes gesagt, es gibt da überhaupt keine Legitimation. Und deshalb habe ich erst darauf hingewiesen, dass diese Legitimation sehr wohl da ist. Genauso wie bei jeder Konvention, die bindend ist, immer stehen Parlamentsentscheidungen dahinter. Aber es wird so getan, als lägen diese Parlamentsentscheidungen so lange zurück, dass sie irgendwann ihre Gültigkeit verlieren. Und vor allen Dingen gibt es Menschen, die glauben, sie könnten bestimmen, wann die Gültigkeit verloren geht, weil sie das Volk repräsentieren. Und da muss ich sagen, Globalisierung, Nationalstaat, egal wie, das Volk sind jeweils die Menschen, die in einem Lande dauerhaft leben und nicht irgendeine Gruppe, die sie als Volk definiert.
That migration is and will be for a very long time on top of the global agenda.
Demographics are a key element in this debate and a key argument for, and I hesitate to use the word because people have attacked it, for the development of multicultural states. Because states have to become more open states in terms of the people who inhabit it. Are we going to revert to a world that existed before the Second World War, which had so many painful memories for many of us, for many people? We don't live in that type of world anymore, and it doesn't work. The United States or Australia and New Zealand are migrant societies, and that therefore they accommodate more readily those from other backgrounds than we do ourselves, who still nurse a sense of our homogeneity and difference from others, which is precisely what the European Union, in my view, should be doing its best to undermine.
that we should partner together, develop together, learn together, bring our very, very different strengths and weaknesses together, bring the aging population of Britain together with the incredible dynamic young population of Africa.
She's written to all the new commissioners, but she also wrote to this one, Josep Borrell, who is Spanish. He's the new High Representative of the European Union on Foreign Policy. He replaces Federica Mogherini. So he is High Representative of the Union Foreign Policy and Security Policy, and his main purpose is a stronger Europe in the world. That's what he's working towards. And to him she wrote this: we need to take further bold steps in the next 5 years towards a genuine European Defence Union. She said the European Union member states have been told many times that common procurement for their armed forces is of utmost importance. And she said that this will be a geopolitical commission and that he should seek to strengthen the Union's capacity to act autonomously. So intervention is something that's absolutely on this lady's mind. And she went on to say, we must overcome unanimity constraints that hamper our foreign policy. You should seek to use the clauses in the EU treaties that allow certain decisions to be adopted by qualified majority voting. So what she is aiming to do here is to get rid of the veto on defence that European countries have and replace it with a qualified majority vote on any action that the European Union would take